I know what I said. But things change. I was trying to go see Everything Everywhere All at Once, but somehow,
some way, I got talked into watching a showing of Morbius.
boy was I blown away. This was the greatest movie I've ever seen. Like, holy shit. We'll never get another movie this good. Let's be real here, okay? And I'll beat my firstborn child for that fact. Watching it was so pleasurable that I constantly kept spraying cum throughout the entire movie. Balls.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I had a couple of those prior to watching this.
Now all I have are a couple of crusty raisins.
If I'm being honest, this is the only movie I'm ever gonna watch. Alright, now real shit. This movie was actual garbage. I waltzed into a jam-packed theater, right? I was surprised too.
A jam-packed theater.
Like 10 to 20 minutes late to see a cripple getting beat by some poorly written bullies. The first, I don't know, maybe half of the movie was maybe okay. Dr. Morbius and his fellow Crip Milo talked about how they were gonna stay best friends or brothers till death or something. And it was at that very moment that I turned to my IRL anime waifu and said that the friend was either gonna die or become his enemy. Talk about foreshadowing at its most obvious. The plot kept rushing and we quickly got to Mickey Morbius experimenting on himself after dissing royalty. Why? Because he's Jared Leto. Only to then become a Hot Topic customer after said experiment. The sequence in which he transitions into a gender that can actually walk was almost good, as it had some horror elements and I dug that. I thought it was pretty cool. What ruined it, however, was the excessive use of Marvel hero music over this entire sequence.
God knows we need Avengers music playing over mass genocide.
And there was another scene with horror that genuinely caught me with a jump scare. It caused me to soil and fill my dump truck of a diaper. But this wasn't the route the movie was willing to bet on. No. It's a dark and edgy movie that's too scared to be one. So instead, we drown in puddles of cheese and cliches. As the movie progresses, the writing starts to get sloppier and sloppier. Milo, the bestie, instantly becomes a predatory, elitist asshat the second he's able to walk after he stole one of the 3 sex offender serums Morbius created. The plot, it never stops feeling rushed. The whack-ass dialogue never backs off, and everything is explained to us viewers because we are stupid. And then there's 2 deaths later in the movie that also feel rushed as they happen just brief moments apart. The final battle was meh. When our hero wins, Milo begs, "Please don't kill me," after playing a serial killer for a good chunk of the movie. And it's revealed one of those 2 dead people that Milo murdered got one of the 3 sex offender predator serums. Instead of revealing to us who got the last one, they should have just shown us the last vampire Chug Jug was missing. That itself would have been a more subtle and a neat cliffhanger. But no, that's too bold, which is something this movie refuses to be in the slightest. This movie is what happens when you play it too safe. It's garbage, trash, best movie I've ever seen, the Godfather of our generation, the holy grail of cinema. This movie deserves each and every Oscar that's out there. 11 out of 10. 2 Michael Morbiuses out of 5 Venoms.